Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. If you are on PC on Farming Simulator 22, I'm going to teach you how to enable your development or console commands on PC. And then we'll talk about just a couple of things you can do with the console commands once we're in the game. So first up, you're going to want to open up your file explorer here. Now under here, you're going to want to go to where Farming Simulator 22 is located at. For me, it's in where it's normally at is under the C drive, under My Games, under Documents, excuse me, under My Games, and then go to Farming Simulator 22. I open it up into here. Now I'm actually going to expand this out now a little bit more. We'll expand that out just a little bit more. All right, so now we're into this Farming Simulator 22. Now if I go down here to Game, I'm going to open up that XML file, which I will show you guys right now. Now if I go down to the very bottom, console controls here, this is what we're looking for here. Sorry, let me find it in here. Console controls, so development controls, true. We want this to be true. It will normally be false in there. So if it was false for me, that would turn it off. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it to true. That's what we want it to be. So just true like that. It'll come in there as false for you guys. Up here, now here, this is very important. Hit File, Save. Don't save as a new file. You want to overwrite that previous save. So save it. All right, now it's going to be in there, so we don't have to worry about it. We've just edited the XML to the game. So now what we're going to do, we're going to open it up, and I'm going to show you just a couple of controls and some of the things you can do. Now there's a lot of other stuff that you can do with it, but I'm just going to show you some of the very basics here. All right, here we are. I just opened up a new farmer save, a new save game on Elm Creek. I don't have any mods installed, so know that I don't have any mods installed here. So a few things we can do here. One, if I hit F2, it's got up the upper right-hand corner. It's going to show me my frames per second up there. So we can see that up in the upper right-hand corner. If I hit F4, it'll show me under the ground. So F4 will activate and deactivate. It'll show me kind of the mesh. So if you want to find a stump or something like that, or something that you lost under the ground for some reason, you can see it here with F4 activated. So there's a few other things you can take a look at. F5 does some different stuff here. I don't know why you would need any of that. Again, I'm not an expert. I'm just showing you that this will now be enabled if you need that. So that's showing lights, it looks like, and different light spectrums and stuff like that. So very cool. You have that option for you. Now, a couple things. If I hit the squiggly line symbol on your keyboard upper left hand corner, if you're using a QWERTY keyboard, it's going to be right to the left of your one key. So if we open this up right here and I hit it again, it'll open up that number sign down there. Now what you can do, you can type in a few things. So one thing is GS player flight mode, and make sure you have the caps where they're at. If I hit enter on that, it's going to set that to true. Now if I just mouse button, or excuse me, just arrow button up and I hit that, it'll set it to false. But if I set it up to true and I hop out of here, one thing I can do is I can hit the J key on your keyboard, and I now can fly. So I can now fly and do that sort of thing. Now for me, when I want to take thumbnails, let's say I like this shot of this barn for some reason, whatever they want to do, I don't want all the other junk, all the HUD or the HUD in the way there. So another thing I can do is if I hit this twice again, the squiggly key next to the one line, I don't know what the actual name of it is, but that's what it is to me. But if I hit that and I want to get rid of the HUD, I can just scroll up here and it'll have GS HUD visibility there. And as you can see, I still have something activated out there. And then if I hit that, it'll turn it off. And I can hit the squiggly button again to close that out. Take the thumbnail shot. Now if I want to turn it back on, I hit that again twice. Scroll back up to GS HUD visibility or HUD visibility, and it'll turn it back on. So those are the main things I use it for. You can see, let's turn that off if we can. That should hopefully turn it off there. Yep, looks like that turned it off. So, but yeah, those are the main things I use it for. And if I hit J, it'll put me out of flight mode, and I can deactivate flight mode if I need to. So, yeah. Hopefully that'll help you guys out. There's way more other things you can do with the console commands, but just a couple of basic ones and some of the stuff it does for you in the game. Again, this doesn't work on consoles. You have to do it on, I didn't activate that at all. That's F7 there, sorry hitting that. But anyhow, we'll hop out of there. Yeah, so hopefully this guys help you out. If it did, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.